Okay. Okay. Yep. We are back. Had a small hiccup. Stream is back. It's been like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, probably 30. We're back. Took a minute, but I know we made it back. Stream is back on. So two fights have happened. Well, one's in progress. We're watching right now. We had the Yan Janon, and I don't know how to say the girl's name, but Yan Janon got beat 30-27. I think it was that at least. Pretty fun fight actually. Right now, Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson. Very competitive. Maybe an edge to Sean Woodson. Probably just landing a little more clean. This is how I would be scoring it at the moment. But regardless, pretty fun fight so far. Pure striking, pretty much. Dan Ige has shot some take. Ooh! Ige landed a nice right hand. Nearly got clipped by a head kick. Ige isn't having the most volume, but he is loading up on shots, throwing big ones. Sean Woodson's reading well and throwing a good volume. Then Ige with the mustache looks so weird. A little bit of a spinning back kick from Ige. Sean Woodson, does has a very um, tap tap and go style, which is good for his build, but it is not always the most exciting. But luckily, Dan Ige is always exciting. See, it's really close to scored. I don't know. I feel like the judges could give these rounds to Dan Ige because of that is the craziest thing ever. Eric Nixick is complimenting Dan Ige's mustache in the corner instead of giving him advice. I mean, he gave him some fight advice, but he gave him a compliment on his mustache. All right. Sean Woodson is the weirdest looking dude I've ever seen. He's got such long legs and like kind of he's got long arms, but his torso isn't crazy long. He's so weird built. Ooh. Good night. Big shots landing. Both guys are swinging in this last. Ooh, Denny just landed a giant left hand. Denny is unloading. Got him against the fence. He's waiting. Big moment for Danny Ige. 4 minutes to go. He hurt him pretty bad. Hit him body. Sean Woodson is still hurt. Another little left hand. Danny Ige's looking for. Ooh, he's unloading. Ref's about to get in the way. Move, man. Take down a 10 from Sean Woodson. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. DNA Ige wins in third round TKO. That's what we're talking about, baby. Back to the win column for Danny Ige. They're calling it a terrible stoppage. I thought it was a great stoppage personally. I thought that was a great stoppage. I don't know what in the world Joe Rogan is talking about. Apologies. Be right back. We are back. We are back. That was a long phone call. It was a fun phone call, though. Funner than this stream has been, actually. It's been a very boring stream for me, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Been kind of a long one. I feel like the fights just haven't been enough to give me, like, Rah! You know what I mean? The Dan Ige one did get me kind of hyped, so. But this transition to the Dominic Reyes fight versus Nikita Krylov is taking forever. Because we are 12 minutes past pay-per-view start time, and we're not even walkouts, man. Like, what's going on? Come on, let's go. Let's get ding 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 ding. Dominic Reyes bing 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 walking down the thing. Nikita Krylov bing 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 walking down the thing, tapping his toes. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Something wrong with me. Why are they playing dumb ads today? Miami, Florida. I need to go to Florida one day, man. I don't know if I want to go to Miami, though. I watched. I don't know if anybody's watched Dexter, but if you watch Dexter, you should know Miami seems a little scary. You know, a little bit. The idea of going to Miami is a little scary. That's where old Dexter operates. Sinners. Oh, that Sinners movie looks good, dude. I think it just came out. Showing Amanda Nunes in the crowd. Oh, they're showing Kamar Usman, Izzy Adesanya. Dude, they were training together recently. I saw it. I saw them. There was at, I think, Killcliff, maybe? They were sparring. Showing Donald J. Trump, best president of the flippin' U.S. history. I don't think Trump is the best president in U.S. history, but, you know, pretty good president. Pretty good. I like Trump. Yeah. Trump 2024, baby. Showing the Dominic Reyes highlight. I'm trying to say Domi Reyes, but it doesn't sound right. Oh, Dominic Reyes is faster, stronger, hits harder, according to himself. Nikita Krylov thinks it's a great fight because they're both too tough light heavyweights. I think people have put so much faith into Dominic Reyes because he finally managed to get 2 wins in a row again. I think he's gonna lose because that's just how it's going. The career. I think that's the career trajectory for Dominic Reyes. We'll see though. I mean, if Dominic Reyes could get a few more wins together, man, he could be. I mean, heck, he could definitely be getting a Jamal Hill fight after that fight happens because they just rescheduled Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree for UFC no, not Mbaku. UFC Kyrgyzstan or something. So they just announced that for the first time UFC goes to that location. Oh, here comes Dominic Reyes. Dude, that one interview of Dominic Reyes with the Mexican reporter asking like, "Please speak the Spanish, please." He's like, "I don't." He's like, "My Spanish is not good enough to understand what you're saying," and she's like, "Please, try, please." And he's just like, "No." He did not try. He did not try. I don't blame him. All right, you're in the U.S. Speak English. All right, we don't speak none of that. We don't speak none of that Mexican over here. All right, we don't speak that Mexican. All right, all right. We eat hot dogs, hamburgers, and apple pie here, not tacos and like what do you guys eat? Like cactus in Mexico? Tacos and tacos and cactus. That's what you guys eat, right? It is kind of crazy that it is kind of crazy that Dominic Reyes beat John Jones 3-2. It is, he probably did win that fight. Like when you look at it, yeah, Dominic Reyes probably won the fight, but I am really tired of people acting like that wasn't a close fight. Like it was. Like shut up, we get it. But like every time people bring up John Jones, yeah, but he lost to Dominic Reyes. Okay, every fighter you can think of has probably had a really close fight with somebody that they could have lost. There's a lot of Sonya has a couple. Kamaru Usman, he had a couple. He had the Colby Covington fight, man. Colby Covington too. That was a really close fight, right? Um, let's see. Just every fighter has had it. Max Holloway has some really close fights. Um, Alexander Volkanovski against Max Holloway had some really close fights. That he could have lost those first two Max Holloway fights really easily. Very easily. Islam Makhachev, he had a close fight with Volk. You know, Khabib had a really close fight with Tabao. I can't remember the guy's name, but he had a close fight. They're calling Dominic Reyes John Hank just called Dominic Reyes an outstanding athlete. While he's built like somebody's dad right now, he's got a little bit of pudge going on. He looks like somebody's dad when the kid is still a baby before the dad gets fat. Like that's what Dominic Reyes looks like. It's he does not look athletic right now. Then again, DC is like super athletic and he's built like how would you describe DC's build? He's very barrel built, right? Because he's somehow in his prime, DC was somehow fat, but not fat. Because he was like really wide, but not fat, but still fat in every way other than like he almost had abs. Same way Derek Lewis is, except DC's compact. DC looks like he ingested. DC is built like Elon Musk is built, except in shape, and black, and bald. Then again, Elon Musk is actually probably supposed to be bald. And they're both African. John African. Nikita. Nikita just did a weird roll into like a handstand into the. I hate when I see fighters do that because I'm like, what if you, just, what if you hurt yourself doing that? Like, what if you just pull a muscle even? It's something simple. Dang, how cold is it supposed to get? Dang, we got a freeze warning? Oh, that's for Kentucky. Why am I getting a Kentucky freeze warning? I don't live in Kentucky. I mean, I live near Kentucky. In terms of, like, state borders, I guess. Tail of the tape. Yeah, pretty similar height, pretty similar reach. Nothing significant there. Dominic Reyes is a little bit older. Nothing crazy. Same made the same weight. Both weighed 206 on the weigh-in day. Nikita Krylov is probably actually Nikita Krylov's probably a little lighter, but he's in better shape. At least appearance-wise, he's in better shape. So I don't know if he's actually in better cardio or anything, but we're gonna see. Heavyweight division. Out of the blue corner. 4 losses. Dang. 14-4 is such a crazy record for how, like, Dominic Reyes is so inactive, dude. When you look at he's been active last, like, he must have been injured a lot or something, because, like, also, he, to be fair, he did have some bad knockouts. But he is not, same way Jamal Hill has, like, whenever you see Jamal Hill's record, you're like, that dude has 12 wins and, like, 4 or 5 losses. But he's legit been fighting UFC caliber competition for years. It's crazy. These guys have got get in the UFC so early now, and but like it's weird because you see some guys who have not been in the UFC that long and have like 40 fights, and they get in the UFC and they're fighting guys who are like UFC veterans who have like half their fights. You're like, what? That don't make any sense. And it just shows like how crazy some people develop so much faster in MMA. It's just weird. Like, not even being like how old they are, just how when they started their career or whatever it is. I like that they have a cameraman specifically for the ring girls. Dude, Johnny Anik always dropping the weirdest facts, calling Krylov a separatist. This first round is the danger zone for both guys because both guys can crack. I would not be shot. Ooh, see, Dominic Reyes already took a big shot. He landed one of his own too, though. But like, I do not trust in Dominic Reyes' chin. Oh, Dominic Reyes actually just stumbled him. Not gonna lie. With the jab, the legs buckled from the jab. That's not a good sign for Krivolov. Whoa. Joe Rogan calling Krivolov a steroid head. Calling him a freak. Okay. Dominic Reyes throwing some kicks. Dominic Reyes looks homeless. Dominic Reyes is the most homeless looking UFC fighter we have, I think. Both guys are throwing pretty hard shots. Talking about, I didn't know Krivlov fought at a heavyweight. Good to know. I'd like to see Dominic Reyes keep using that jab and those leg kicks because he was landing some nice inside leg kicks. Because he's fine southpaw, he's a southpaw, so it's always there. I'd like to see body kicks too because, hit that liver always. Ooh, Dominic Reyes just slept him. Just slept him with a clean left. Holy my God. He just slept him bad. That was one shot knockout. Oh, just slept him bad. That was Conor McGregor-esque. He's bowing to the president, of course. Gotta pay the respects to the OG. That was a crazy knockout. Dang. That's a bad dude. Oh, he's doing a golf swing for Trump? Okay. Trump's loving it. Trump's loving it. Elon Musk is here with his kid. Why does he have his kid all of a sudden? I feel like we never saw this kid before. That's crazy. I need to see that knockout again. I don't care about two shots, never can. Let me show. Oh, yeah, Conor McGregor. It's just like as Krivolov's coming in, just bing, right down the middle. Beautiful shot. God, that was a beautiful shot. Dominic Reyes going from being on like a 3-4 fight losing skid, getting knocked out. Dominic Reyes is looking sharp. I can't even lie, man. I said, like, all the crap I just talked about Dominic Reyes, I take back. Because he is looking sharp. Dude, it may just been a mental thing for this dude. I don't know. I want to see, because he's got the power. He's got this. Man, I want give him a top 5 fight, honestly. I want to see Dominic Reyes get a top 5 fight. That's what I want to see. Alright, real quick, I gotta make another phone call. Ah, that was clean. Alright, we're back again. Back again. Yeah. That's a reference nobody will ever get. Back again. Wait, what was it? Back again. Yeah. Banger Viz, yeah. That was a song I made with my cousin on our other channel, which is, God, that has to be 8 years ago, 8 years ago now that we made that. Because this channel's been running 5 years. That's crazy. Alright, next fight of the card is up. Mitchell versus Silva. This fight is crazy. Dude, I'm so happy they announced, because Gene Silva fought only like 4 months ago maybe. So he's being active and on. It's good. And he called out Bryce Mitchell. So the fact that we're getting this fight right after one dude called the other out is awesome. Here comes Gene Silva. I mean, I think Megan O'Leary is probably one of the best parts of UFC. Like, I think everything. I don't know if she comes up with what she says, but in general, I think she's actually one of the better personalities we have especially for the female. Because I feel like Laura Senko is an absolute idiot. She seems like a decent person, but like she seems like an absolute fool. So like Megan O'Leary seems like a decently intelligent woman. So it's nice so she's like one of the few good parts. Another one, like what the other part is like Nina drama. Outside of the fighters, I mean, obviously, I'm talking about like outside of the fighters because there's plenty of great female fighters. There's something wrong with Gene Silva, man. This guy has like high level autism or something, high functioning autism. He looks like a dude that like would say he sees color or sees smells. I feel like Gene Silva would be like Gene Silva has the energy of like the like of a dude the criminal in the movie that just wants to kill people, doesn't even really care about the money. He's got Joker energy, I guess. Oh well, I thought he was about to kiss one of his cornermen. He gripped her by the head and was just like leaning in. I was like, oh, what was the time? I was like, all right. Gene Silva looks like such a huge featherweight. And I said that during his last fight. I don't remember if I may have actually been live for his last fight. Because he just looks big. So I actually thought of not doing this watch party, but I wanted to make sure I streamed again today. So it was either this or I watch UFC or play Minecraft, and I wanted to watch UFC. So we got a watch party. So I threw together a thumbnail real quick, and I think I have a pretty good. I think the thumbnail I made is actually really good. Like I think this is actually one of the better thumbnails that I've ever made. Because I don't like a lot of the thumbnails I make, but this one is pretty fire in my opinion. Gene Silva does look confident, like they're talking about in the commentary right now. He does look supremely confident. This looks like a dude who thinks he's about to come in and show the world who he is. And he's got that energy, man. Like, he does have that Conor McGregor-esque. He's a little bit crazy, he's a little bit eccentric, but he can fight energy. And he's got a lot of really good physical attributes for this division. He's on the taller side, big. He's probably a little too big for the weight cut. He's probably be at 155 to be honest. So it's good to see. Oh my god. Joe's Creations just uploaded a video going crazy. Bryce Mitchell walking out with an American flag. Be right back. Muting the mic. I'll be like on like 30 seconds. Bryce Mitchell has actually had kind of like. Bryce Mitchell has 2 losses in the UFC. Ilia Topuria, which, by the way, not a bad person to lose to in the featherweight division, and Josh Emmett. And he got absolutely nuked by Josh Emmett. Though I don't think Bryce Mitchell is top 5 material, but I do think he's easy to, like, I do think he's a dude that will consistently stay in the top 10. He'll stay ranked, I think, no matter what, for a while. Like, he's got probably a couple years of staying ranked, and then he'll probably retiring. I just don't see this as a top 5 fighter, because I don't think he has the striking, and I don't think his ground game is slick. His ground game is slick, but I don't think he has the ground game to become champion purely based on. So his striking would have to really improve. He's got the camo shorts. Don't remember, Bryce Mitchell is way more country than I am. Like, way more country than I am. But as another person from a place that's considered country, Bryce Mitchell is the biggest disappointment. The little racist turd. I hope he gets knocked. I can't be honest. I hope he gets absolutely nuked and obliterated. Like, I really do hope. He's from Arkansas, I think. I didn't know they did it like that in Arkansas. Racism. I didn't know they praised Hitler down there. I was wrong. I thought Gene Silva was like 5'9". He's only 5'7". He's built like a taller guy, though. Like, he's built like he's tall, if that makes sense. He looks tall. He looks deceivingly tall, but he's not. But he is just thick. The guy's a thick guy. I can't tell what he's doing. He's like mumbling to Bruce Buffer. He's super excited. Bruce Buffer's announcing him. He's like patting Bruce Buffer on the shoulder. He's barking. He's got the same bark as Yoel Romero. Oh, shit. Did he learn how to bark from Yoel Romero? 17-3 is a decent record for Bryce, I will say. You know what I hate about this fight? Is if Bryce Mitchell does win, especially in dominating fashion, he's going to gain fans again so quick. He's still got fans, despite the fact that he's basically called himself a Nazi. Like, he's basically admitted that he would suck Hitler off if he got the chance. If Bryce Mitchell could find Hitler's lost testicle, he'd probably suck on it. Like, we don't really like Bryce Mitchell here, but he's good enough where if he wins, he could win this fight in dominating fashion, and he'll be right back to having a giant fan base like he did before. I mean, because he's one of the more popular lower-ranked fighters. Bryce Mitchell does not want to touch gloves. Bryce Mitchell is fighting a demon. Bryce Mitchell thinks he's a fighting possessed man. It's funny, though, that the possessed guy is the one who wants to touch gloves for respect. What is Gene Silva doing? Gene Silva does not view Bryce Mitchell as a threat. He literally stood against the cage and told him to kick him. This is crazy. A lot of oblique kicks from Bryce Mitchell. Gene Silva's a crazy dude, man. I'm talking like this is what the kids call aura. Because he is just looking at Bryce, hands low, super wide. If I was Bryce Mitchell, he'd just do a spinning wheel kick. He's trying to Morcios roughy him. I mean, the Fighting Nerds are just such a cool team, man. From Caio Borrello to Silva to Prates, they got a couple of guys. They had another guy. They have a woman. I think Alexa Grasso may train with them sometimes. I think. That gym just seems really cool. Bryce Mitchell's throwing a lot of kicks. which I think is smart, to be honest. He's a little bit longer. I will say Gene Silva isn't really throwing much. I think he may be looking for one big knockout shot, which I don't think is a bad decision, to be honest. But body kick from Silva. Nice side kick from Bryce. Gene Silva is just hunting. But it is good. I do like the kicks from Bryce, I will admit. Like, that is a close one from Silva. Silva kind of caught the leg there. Didn't do much with it. So Silva does look supremely confident, and I will say he has the power to just kill Bryce with one shot. First little land for Silva. Yeah. Bryce is landing some really, really good kicks to the leg and body. But Gene Silva can't keep doing that. Because, like, you can't let a guy beat on your leg for... Gene Silva is now starting to throw with the hands a lot. So... Dude, if Bryce Mitchell wins this, it's going to be so... I don't want Bryce Mitchell to win. I want him to get knocked out because he's a racist piece of trash, right? Oh, first takedown attempt from Bryce Mitchell. Got stuffed really quick. Gene Silva's doing a good job. Did a really good job sprawling. Back on the feet. Silva's Silva's kind of got him pinned against the back. His back against cage almost. He may be about to explode with a really, really big shot. Now Bryce did a good job and created some distance. But he's going right back. This is the danger territory for Bryce, in my opinion. Is being against... Ooh, nice jab for Silva. That's the first clean punch from Silva, and he laughed at him right after and pointed. He's coming at him. Silva seems supremely confident still. He just looked away from Bryce and pointed at somebody. Ooh! Spinning wheel kick from Silva that lands. Beautiful takedown from... Whoa! Gene Silva has him in a guillotine. It looks tight. Gene Silva has Bryce in a guillotine. It looks tight. Bryce has that in. Silva has that in tight. It looks really tight. I can't... Bryce may be good. It's hard to tell. But 30 seconds to go in the round. Bryce got out. What? And Silva got right back up with zero resistance there. And he's going in for a Dars. Right now, no. Did not. Yeah, Silva got right back up. The fact that the only time Bryce was able to get a takedown in this whole first round, he almost got choked out, is crazy. So, Bryce has gotten one takedown, but he got almost choked out. Close to getting choked out. But that may have been his round because Silva wasn't throwing a lot. It's hard to tell. Not a lot of activity from not a lot of activity from Silva in the first half of the round, really, first 3 minutes. So that may have been Bryce's round purely just off of activity. But I don't know, we'll see. But there were some nice shots. That spinning wheel kick hit him right on the heel, right on the chin. It's hard to tell. Bryce may still have a really good chin. You know, because the only people he's been knocked out by are two of the biggest hitters 145 has ever seen. Silva tried to touch hands again. Bryce is refusing. Bryce is fighting a demon. He doesn't want to do that. Bryce is powered by I have the power of God and anime on my side. That's Bryce Mitchell right now. Except probably not anime. He probably thinks anime is Satan. Oh! Gene Silva just dropped him. Gene Silva has dropped Bryce Mitchell. Make him stand right back up. Gene Silva has him hurt. Bryce Mitchell shooting instantly for a takedown. Gene Silva has him hurt. Bryce is going to shoot again soon. I guarantee it. Instantly, Bryce Mitchell shot for a takedown after getting dropped. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh. Bryce Mitchell may be about to get the takedown. But Silva's takedown defense is looking fantastic in this fight. I didn't expect Gene Silva to do this good at defending the takedowns, so I'm pleasantly surprised. Gene Silva is doing a really good job at threatening that choke. Ooh, Bryce tried to do a lateral drop, I think is what you call that, and failed. Right back up. They're back up to the feet. Silva, that was a big. Bryce was pretty hurt, and he just instantly shot a takedown again. No entry, nothing trying to set up the entries. Bryce is definitely hurt. Still, I don't think he's recovered. Yeah, he's acting different now. He's shelling up more. He wants the takedown. He thinks he needs it, and he does. Because Gene Silva's just taunting him. Not a good time to beat Bryce Mitchell. Gene Silva's threatening the wheel kick again. Gene Silva literally is not even staring at Bryce Mitchell. Literally looking away from him. He is supremely confident. He has every reason to be right now. He has been controlling this fight. It feels like he could finish it at any moment almost. It feels like he's playing UFC 5 and is in a fight with a guy he outclasses. But I'd like to see him just go in and finish because don't take the risk. Decent, some of Bryce's takedown attempts haven't even made it. The one he just had now wasn't a bad attempt. Just nothing happened. Silva has him against the cage now. Just lets him off. Bryce is looking sluggish. I think he may be almost not out on his feet, but I think he just may be really stunned. John Silva's defending every takedown. Almost landed a front kick to the jaw there. Really close. The way Bryce is walking around and the way he's throwing now is so different. He's lost all the snap because he's so hurt. He just hasn't recovered. The way he's shuffling around isn't the same. The way he's throwing isn't the same. The way he's moving isn't the same. You can tell everything's not working there still. His body knows what to do, but another left hand. Another right hand. Beautiful takedown attempt from Mitchell, though. But Gene Silva seems to be... Yeah. Oh, Bryce Mitchell. Oh! That's a Darce. That's a tight Darce. Bryce Mitchell's tapping. Silva wins by second round Darce. He may have went out. Bryce Mitchell tapped, but he went out. That's literally Islam. That's Islam Makhachev Renato Moicano. That is literally Islam. Exact same way the submission went down. Exact same. I apologize. Dustin Poirier. I apologize. Gene Silva just made that look easy. Ilia Topuria. That's Ilia Topuria levels of making it look easy. Not my God. John Silva looks elite. This is a guy who looks like he should be in the top 5. He's climbing on the cage again. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, wow. I mean, he dropped him bad. hits him with a left hook, then a right, straight right, drops him. Bryce was hurt really bad after that. You could tell, like, even once Bryce stood up after, because Gene Silva let him get up, he just wasn't there still. Like, you could tell, like, he just wasn't, like, there. He was still able to function, but he wasn't. And Bryce's takedown attempt before he got choked was really beautiful. Like, it was a really, really good takedown entry. Like, a beautiful takedown entry that you would think normally a guy would get taken down in. But no, Gene Silva doesn't get taken down. Excellent takedown defense. And then chokes out Bryce. And Bryce goes out. Bryce went to sleep. He went to sleep. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful submission. That was a beautiful performance. Gene Silva, you are my hero. I think if you just talk to Trump, he's Brazilian. Oh, he's sharing a moment with Bryce Mitchell. I don't know if there's any respect going on. I can't tell. But he's putting on the fighting nerd glasses. Bryce Mitchell, I hate you. You're a scumbag, piece of garbage. I'm glad this happened to you. Gene Silva, you're my hero. The internet is going to go crazy over this. Gene Silva's going to have a number next to his name after tonight. What a performance, man. Beautiful. Gene Silva put... Joe Rogan is wearing fighting nerd glasses. John Silva's on the cage. Climbed on the cage. Not even climbed on the cage. She's like spider monkeying on the cage. Barking. There's something wrong with this dude, I promise. Oh my god. The longest active, he's tied for the active, John Silva just tied for the longest active UFC finish streak in 5 finishes in a row. He's tied for that. And I think he's going to take the record. Because, I mean, give him who next? Top 5 opponent. Maybe not top 5. Give him a top. I mean, he's going to be ranked. He's probably going to take Bryce Mitchell's rank and go to number 13. I mean, give him like a top 7 guy? Guy who's ranked somewhere in that? I guess some guy in the top 10. And then give him a top 5 fight. If this guy can keep doing what he's doing, wins another, he could be only 2 fights from the title. It's crazy. I mean, I don't want to see this guy fight Volk, but I want to see this guy fight Lopes, to be honest. I mean, that was beautiful. I can't lie. That was there is nothing I can detract from that performance other than the fact that I think in the first round he played around with his food a little too much. But that's showmanship, man. This is what makes stars. That's what made McGregor a star. When you go look, McGregor would taunt the guys mid-fight. He's looking at you like, what you gonna do? Mid-fight, he's talking. I'm like, oh, what are you gonna do? He's taunting, he's waving his hands at him, he's flipping him off in the middle of the fight. You know, people talk about like Nate Diaz doing that stuff. Conor McGregor was doing it too, man. So, this is the stuff that makes stars. I can't understand what this guy says. He's Brazilian. So, he's doing he's looking around doing spinning wheel kicks right now in the middle of the octagon after winning the fight. What's wrong with this dude? Joe Rogan just called this a world championship level caliber performance, and I completely agree. This was an elite performance, dude. To do this to, like, Bryce Mitchell, don't get me wrong. Bryce Mitchell isn't the best fighter in the world, but Bryce Mitchell is is a really solid fighter. You know, because the featherweight division is so good. Like, you don't do that to Bryce Mitchell without being an elite fighter. I mean, that was flipping beautiful, man. You can't ask for a fighter to do anything more than Gene Silva just did. Give this guy the 50K bonus, but he deserves the 50K bonus. They got Zac Efron in the building. I don't care about Zac Efron. Get him out of here. I don't care. Jackson Smith Njiba. That's a crazy name. Showing Juliana Pena and Kayla Harrison. Uh, Man, that fight's an interesting one. Kayla Harrison versus Juliana Pena. Um, See, that fight's weird because Juliana Pena has like the worst striking I've ever seen, but Kayla Harrison doesn't have great striking either. So it really just depends on who can win on the ground, and I think Kayla Harrison will win on the ground. So I think she would just outmuscle her and out athleticism her. So Kayla Harrison probably dominates that. Dude, this is a great fight card so far. I feel like it's delivering. My God, that was beautiful. I can't believe Bryce Mitchell got submitted though. Like that was not. I don't think anybody expected that. Someone I'm looking at the UFC subreddit on Reddit. Silva had the chance to act like a future star in the mic there, and instead he just barked and danced. Wasted moment. This guy's name is As Weiss. As Weiss, you are the dumbest person I've ever seen. I mean, the dumbest. You may be mentally retarded. You should go get checked. It'll probably come back negative because you'll fail the test. Absolute fool. They're showing the UFC 315 card. Dude, I'm gonna the UFC 315 main card is solid. Benoit Saint Denis, Joel Alvarez, Alex Agrasso, and Natalia Silva, Jose Aldo versus Imani Sahabi, Valentin Shevchenko versus Manon Farhat, Balal Muhammad, Jack Della Maddalena. That's a really solid main card. I mean, that's a really solid main card. Up there, I hope Valentina Shevchenko can have a really fun fight because her last fight was an absolute snooze fest. You know, it's so weird that the trilogy, the end of the Alexa Grasso trilogy, was so boring because the first two fights were great. They were great examples of like when if you wanted me to point to two female fights that were actually good, it'd be that. Oh, Gil Burns is fighting again. Okay, Michael Moraes. I think he wins that one. I don't know. Gil Burns been kind of on a down streak though, and he just got knocked out. Then again, he was winning his last fight. Like Gil Burns was beating Jack Della Maddalena before he got knocked out. So that's a weird one. Yeah, we got a really, really, really interesting fight next. Patricio Pitbull versus Yair Rodriguez. If only we could have got Patricio Pitbull a couple years ago. Because, I mean, that dude is elite. If you actually go watch, some people are like, oh, Bellator guy. Bellator sucks, but some casuals. If you look at Patricio Pitbull fight, that dude is UFC top 5 caliber. And he has a chance to do it tonight. To make it tonight. I don't know if Patricio Pitbull is. I don't think he's going to be champion. But I think he's a top 5 fighter. I think he can be. I think he beats Yair Rodriguez by either knockout or decision. Like Patricio will fight down in weight class, up in weight class. That dude is crazy. I'm very. He's 37, so he's not crazy old. But I don't see him. The dude has title defenses. He's won the title so many times. Won so many titles in Bellator. Like, he's probably one of the best Bellator fighters of all time. Maybe the best. In terms of accolades. I'm glad we got to see him in the. That this is the this is the best. Like if I had to, well, I want to see in the UFC is of course Usman Nurmagomedov. Paul Hughes would be awesome to see in the UFC as well. I'm very excited for this fight. If Patricio Pitbull has to win this fight in dominant fashion, and he can get a title shot, man. Like if he can come out in this fight and dominate Rodriguez, this dude's gonna be get a title fight easy. He could legitimately leapfrog Mosar Vivalov with these, I think. I mean, I don't even think Mosar Vivalov deserves the title shot. To be honest, like when I look at let's look at Mosar Vivalov's record. He's 19-0. Mosar Vivalov is good, but he's had such close fights that it's kind of hard. I mean, he beat Arnold Allen. His best win is Arnold Allen in the featherweight division, to be honest, because Aljamain Sterling's had, what, 2 or 3 fights in the featherweight division? I love Aljamain Sterling, but, like, I mean, he just hasn't. I don't really think Arnold Mosar Vivalov has earned. I've seen people be like, well, Diego Lopez is getting the title shot. I'm like, yeah, Diego Lopez has been out here grinding compared to, since they fought, Diego Lopez has fought like 5 times or something crazy. Or some way more than, he's fought like 3 or 4 more times. Here comes Patricio Pitbull. I will say, I think Patricio Pitbull is really going to struggle with the kicks of Yair Rodriguez, but I think he can definitely outspeed him in moment. Like, well, not even outspeed him, just like blitz in and catch him. Because Yair's kind of chinny. Yair is a chinny dude at this point. Because Patricio Pitbull can fight at 155 and knock guys out cold, and he's done it. So I feel like he can. I feel like he can definitely do it to Chinny Rodriguez. I'm just glad we got this guy in the UFC before he retired, because the PFL is wasting him. Because the PFL is wasting every fighter. It's actually the worst part about the PFL is they're just not. The PFL just sucks. Like I've watched a couple PFL events, and they're just not anywhere near the quality that they could be because they're trying to do stuff too unique. They're trying to be too different. Not to mention they're just kind of screwing their fighters over. Especially the Bellator fighters. The Bellator fighters are getting done dirty. That's why so many of them have left. It's weird to see Patricio Pitbull in the UFC octagon, though. I think Pitbull has like. I think Patricio Pitbull has like not. I think he was talking about 9 decision wins. I think he has 9 decisions, 9 submissions, and 9 knockouts. Patricio Pitbull has won in every way possible. I'm gonna look real quick. Topology is the greatest page. He's only on a one-fight winning streak, though. Yeah, he had one fight in Ryzen. That was actually his only 2 fights ago, which is so weird because he was still signed to Bellator. His last fight was in March. He's been out a year, over a year. Um, yeah, so he is actually. So this Patricio Pitbull has 12 wins by TKO/knockout, 12 wins by submission, and 12 wins by decision. So he can win in every single way. The guy's done it in every single way possible. He has 24. He has way more finishes than he does. He has double the finishes than he does decision. So I definitely expect some fire. This fight is just gonna be fireworks, no matter what. I don't think this fight goes the distance. Yeah, Rodriguez is repping the red shorts. What was Yair's last fight? Who did he fight last? I actually can't remember. Yeah, Rodriguez. What was his last fight? Brian Ortega. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been over a year since Yair's fought too. Actually, I forgot. Yeah, he lost to Brian Ortega in the third. He got choked out by old Brian Ortega. Brian Ortega who just broke his foot to get it while getting in the octagon. The next fight, the co-main event, is also super interesting. But this is just such a great card. And it's been delivering. Dominic Reyes with a crazy knockout. Gene Silva hurting Bryce Mitchell on the feet, choking him out. I mean, this fight, this fight's going to deliver most likely. Paddy Pimblett and Michael Chandler is going to deliver. It's Michael Chandler, let's be honest. And Paddy Pimblett always has fun fights. And then we got Volk versus Diego Lopes. I just can't see that fight not being fun just because of the stakes of it. It's going to be interesting to watch no matter what. I like that they introduced the interim championship. Like, most people don't care about that. Most people see interim championship and they go like, brother, what is that? You, brother. Because they just they don't respect it. Though I think we should respect it because, I mean, you have to earn that for the most part. Like, Tom Aspinall is the champ, is a defending champion in my eyes. He's not just, oh yeah, he's the interim champ with one interim defense. No, he's the champion with one title defense in my eyes. Because I don't think it's fair otherwise. Alright. I didn't start my... There we go. Started a few seconds late. Alright. You know, they're actually kind of standing in similar stances, interestingly enough. Rodriguez and Southpaw. Hmm. 30 seconds in, not a single punch or kick has been thrown. Dude, okay, we've almost been a minute in. Let's throw something. I think Yair's gonna blast him with a body kick in a minute. Or a head kick. Whoa. It was a kick instead. It was a kick to the leg. from here. I was wrong. It was really nice calf kick. It was a beautiful calf kick, actually. I don't think Patricio Pitbull will be nervous about the big stage because I think, he has fought on the big stages too. Like, just because they weren't in the UFC doesn't mean they weren't big stages, so. I'd like to see Pitbull try something because so far he hasn't really done anything. He's kind of just letting Yair walk him down. Yair doing what he normally does, which is throw a lot of kicks. Jab with his kicks, basically. I'd really like to see Pitbull pick it up. He hasn't really done anything this round. Like, he's barely, I don't even know if he's thrown like one or two punches, feels like. I want to see him get a little dirty with it if he has to. Jumping switch kick from Yair. DC does it. That's who does it. We've seen DC do that one. Derek Lewis does it too. People could explode right here. Yair's pretty close to the cage. Now's the time to explode if you're going to explode. Yeah, instantly people just kind of backs up. Now they're stuck in the center. Oh! Did that head kick land or block it? Pitbull either got hit with the head kick or narrowly blocked it. Because Yair's kicks are so quick, man. His head kicks are crazy. Like, Yair just landed a liver kick, and it was so fast and so smooth. You need IQ. Oh! Pitbull tried to do a trip. Failed. There we go. There's Pitbull. Pitbull's throwing. With a little bit of a 1-2 there. In a 3-round fight, man, it's really important to get going in that first round. So the fact that Pitbull has barely tried this round, it feels like it's not a good sign. Oh! Yair just kicked his legs out from under him. He's got a back position. Yair's in a half guard. This is a position for Yair to do some damage. 25 seconds to go in the round. Do some damage in the first round in a positive manner. Even if you can't win the round, do some damage. Yair, Pitbull isn't really doing anything. It looks like he's just trying to hold that position. Yair's also doing a good job at holding him down. Oh, they're arguing. Yeah. Pitbull is saying he hit him in the back of the head. Yair disagrees. Interesting. A little bit of anger. I didn't see any shots to the back of the head. Yeah, Pitbull's gonna have to stay on his bike now, because he took that first round off. Oh man, dude, that kick Yair landed, he didn't block it. That was a beautiful question mark kick, and it was shin across the face. I don't know how he survived that. I think here, Pitbull may want to try to commit to some wrestling here. Hmm. Pitbull complaining about the back of the head. They showed the back of the head shot that he was complaining about, and it was literally like, it literally could have looked like he, it dang near looked like he was trying to scratch his ear for him. Like it was nothing. I think Pitbull should go with some wrestling this round. Just to threaten it. Just to make Gear think about throwing that kick. Something. Gear is showboating. Once again, Pitbull is just kind of backing up. Not doing anything. I don't really know what he's waiting for. Yer is staying at such a not Yer. Pitbull's staying at a woo. Pitbull landed. Ooh, oh! Pitbull just landed. Both guys just landed some big shots. Ooh. True sure Pitbull has landed some big shots in those exchanges. And if I had to pick who has the better hand power in the hands, I'd pick Pitbull, especially in those short exchanges. Nice leg kick check from Pitbull. Yeah, Pitbull is see, yeah, is a really hard guy to walk down because of his unorthodox kicks. He's a really weird guy to fight. Pitbull is now looking to explode though. Ooh, Pitbull just landed a really nice right hand into a takedown. Pitbull has got the takedown. Good round for honestly, pretty good. Year's right against Year got right back up though, with zero difficulty. It actually looked weird the way he got up. That's how easy it was. It was like he literally just butt scooted to the cage and then like stood. There was no like resistance. I like that from Pitbull though. He's making him think. He landed a really hard shot. Tried to take him down. I like that. Ooh, nice 1-2 from Rodriguez that landed. Don't think it hurt Pitbull, but it was nice. It was very nice. I really don't like Pitbull just standing straight right here with Rodriguez. You just let him stay at kicking range. Ooh. The kicks from Rodriguez are just on point, like always. Pitbull definitely has some life this round though. Whether he's losing it or not, it's really a close round this round. He's doing a good job. He's landed some nice shots. He only needs one moment too. The hike, ooh. Nice shots from Yair. Yair's hand speed is looking phenomenal. So, as always, his kick speed are also looking great. Takedown attempt for Pitbull. He's getting actually, it wasn't a good entry, but he's getting in pretty deep. Got him against the cage now. In the clinch. Not the worst decision, not the best. I don't blame him for doing it. Yeah, Rodriguez doing the foot stomps. I don't think Yair Rodriguez gets a takedown. I think that was a mistake from Sour Nova Prime. What in the world does that even mean? It's disgusting sounding. Featherweight division is so crazy, man. The featherweight and lightweight division combo is so good. Where you got guys bouncing in between, especially where we have guys bouncing in between those two divisions. It's just ridiculous. Pitbull had some really nice counters and a nice takedown. But I still think outlanded. He probably won the fight. Or sorry, probably won the round. We're in the third and final round, though. I think there's a good chance it's a 20 18 at this point. Ooh. Pitbull's going to have to go for it. Closer round two, but yeah, it really does seem like Rodriguez is winning the first two rounds. I'd really like to see Pitbull explode and just go for it. Rodriguez's hand speed is just so quick, and I think that is also partially messed with Pitbull. Pitbull is throwing, though. He's coming forward. Oh! Big shot from Pitbull. I'm not sure if it hurt. Not sure if Yair's hurt or not, but Pitbull has to cut him off. He has to cut off. He's got to use the ring control, generalship. He's got to cut him off. He's doing a good job of keeping him against the cage, but he's got to cut him off and just crack him. The way Joaquin Buckley caught Wonderboy, he's got to do that. Ooh, nice shots from Pitbull. Oh, Pitbull's just got dropped. Pitbull got dropped. Yair may be about to finish. That was a beautiful shot. Yeah, Pitbull's doing a good job of holding on. I'm not good at predicting fights. I thought Pitbull would be dominating in this round. To be fair, in a lot of ways it has been his best round, but it's also been his worst because he's about to get finished. Yair's trying to finish. Yair's landing some big elbows. Not a good place to be if you're Patricio Pitbull. Not a good spot to be in. Just getting wailed on in full guard. If I were Yair, I'd almost stand up, but I understand why he's doing. He's winning the fight. He's close to a finish. Might as well work to get the finish from a much safer position than the feet. Oh! Patricio Pitbull's trying to get the armbar in. It may be tight. It's not, but nah. Ah, that was close. I wish he would have got that. Not gonna lie, it would have just been so cool. Here's going for a, a knee bar? A heel, I mean, that looks more like, yeah, I guess a heel hook, I guess. They all look the same to me, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh! That, ooh, that may be a deep heel hook. It's hard to tell. I don't know. They're weird. Heel hooks are weird in the fact that, yeah, no. They're back to the feet, 20 seconds to go. If Patricio Pitbull wants to win this fight, he's got to go. 15 seconds, you gotta run for it. You gotta dash. You gotta try to kill him. I don't know what Patricio Pitbull's doing. He's just kind of walking. Yeah, Pitbull's kind of accepting it. You can tell he didn't want to rush in and get knocked out. He kind of just accepted the fact that he lost. You know, Patricio Pitbull doesn't look like he was outclassed but in a lot of ways, I mean, he doesn't look like he doesn't belong in the UFC, but he definitely didn't look like he was on this level. I don't know. He's 37 years old. But yeah, Rodriguez won every round of that fight. Almost finished the fight. So, I mean, really good performance. Someone said, yeah, they just said, Joe Rogan just said Jan Silva versus Yair would be chaos, and that's a fight that would be awesome. I don't know if you don't give Yair the title shot, in my opinion, after this win. Yeah, it was a beautiful 1-2 that sent Patricio Pitbull to the ground. Beautiful 1-2. Very easily. If the two was a little bit farther away, like I'm talking like a couple 6 inches back, probably would have knocked out Pitbull. Not even 6 inches back, like an inch or two back. If you could have got that proper full extension instead of like 90% extension, would have been out. I don't think we have our next. I think this is the end of the 11 straight weeks of UFC. I think this is it. And then we got a 2-week gap after this, I think. Because they're talking about the Machado Gary event. Machado Gary versus Prates event. So that kind of sucks that this is, we're done with the every week of UFC, 11 weeks of UFC, because I've watched every single one. And every single one, in my opinion, has been relatively enjoyable. So it's been a really good 11 weeks. I don't think I've missed a single fight night or pay-per-view in at least 2-3 months. Yeah. Good for Yair, man. Gets back in the win column against a legend of the sport, because at the end of the day, no matter what, Patricio Pitbull is a legend. Dude, I'm just saying, this is definitely a fight. Yeah, so Patricio Pitbull, I don't know if they'll debut him in the rankings, or if they're gonna where they'll give him next. That's an interesting one. I don't know what they'll do with him next. I don't know when he'll want to fight. We'll see. Yeah, the kicks were, like I said earlier at the beginning, I thought the kicks could be a factor, and they were for sure. I feel like a lot of what this fight was was just a size difference. I think Patricio Pitbull is a guy that was genetically screwed in some ways. In a lot of ways, he was genetically extremely gifted, but in other ways, he was kind of screwed because he's built kind of weird. He doesn't have long arms. He's not tall, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, definitely could get the title shot. I don't know. He's talking about it right now. He says he wants to fight the winner of the title in Mexico. I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely a possibility, especially after fight a performance like that. So I don't know. That's an interesting one. Not sure. Not sure how that goes. I shall be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Alright. I'm back. Co-main event coming up. Michael Chandler. Paddy Pimblett. Paddy the Baddy. Alright. Iron Mike himself. Not the one you want to see. Well, I mean, we all want to see Michael Chandler, actually. That's a lie. Both are pretty cool, cool fighters to watch. I'm very excited to see this fight. See, Paddy Pimblett's very interesting because Paddy Pimblett looked so good in his last fight. Alright, Paddy versus King Green, right? Paddy Pimblett versus Bobby Green Paddy Pimblett looked calm, technical, and fun. He looked phenomenal his last fight, right? He destroyed Bobby Green, right? He actually did it faster than Islam did it, interestingly enough. But before that, versus Tony Ferguson, Paddy Pimblett severely underperformed, in my opinion. Right? And then Michael Chandler's last fight underperformed too. He got beat up by Charles Oliveira for 5 rounds, pretty much. I think Paddy has the skill set to beat Chandler on the ground, but I'm not sure. Chandler gets sloppy on the ground at times, especially when there's a lot of threat in the feet. And Chandler can gas. Chandler has good cardio, but he can gas. We've seen it. So we'll see, man. They literally just showed an eye poke on camera. That's crazy. He really does entertain. Michael Chandler does. They're showing the promo stuff right now. Michael Chandler really does entertain every single time. There's not a single fight in Michael Chandler's UFC career, at least, where he has not come out swinging, ready to kill, or be killed. Every single time he's done it. Every single time. I think that's why he's just at this point in his career, we make fun of Michael Chandler, but we don't want to see this guy retire yet. Despite the fact that he could retire at any time and at any fight. We don't want to see the guy retire because he's just so entertaining. And he still looks good. That's weird. His last fight is the only time we've seen this guy be dominated completely in the UFC. Because every fight before that last Charles Oliveira fight, Michael Chandler has been competitive the whole time. And even then in the last fight he had his moments, but it was not a competitive fight per se. In the sense, he wasn't winning rounds, none of that. I forgot to switch it back from the Be Back Soon screen. That's bad. Yeah, that's not good. It's alright. We're good now, though. You guys can, instead of seeing an animation, a really crappy animation, you see a really crappy thumbnail. Woo! Oh, here comes Paddy the Baddy. Here he comes. His walkout song is also really good. Paddy the Baddy. That's such a bad... The nickname is hilarious, but it's really not that good a nickname. It doesn't work for anybody but Paddy Pimblett. So, I guess it's a good nickname. I like the cornrows, though, man. The cornrows are hilarious. Seeing a guy like Paddy with cornrows is just funny. I wish he was more active. 2-3 times a year. Like, why is it taking this long to see Patty again? Why is it taking a year to see Patty the Batty? When he took 0 damage in his last fight. How long is it? We're going to check exactly how long it's been. Because it's been way too long. He fought, last year in July. So it's been like, 8 months? What is that, 8 months? And that's probably more like 10. That's like 9. That's like 9 months maybe. May, June, July. That's 9 months. Pretty much. It's basically been it's been about 9-ish months since he last fought, basically. I mean, and he took 0 damage, so like, why did it take this long for you to fight, man? Maybe he was injured, maybe he wasn't. I don't think so. I think he's just lazy or something. I don't know what it is. I don't really. I wonder. Will Michael Chandler be in his custom shorts? Joe Rogan's keys to victory: manage distance, get the fight to the ground. I do think those are his ways to win. I agree. Because if he can't win this fight on the ground, it's going to be a hard night for him, probably. Because I don't see him beating Michael Chandler up on the feet. We'll see, though. Maybe he will. We'll see. But Patty has some really, really slick jiu-jitsu. He has a very different style of jiu-jitsu to Charles Oliveira. So just because one guy can't submit you doesn't mean the other guy can't. We'll see. Patty has kids? God, I don't know. Thank God he has money and fame, otherwise I don't think this guy'd be with a woman. I mean, I'm an ugly guy, but I don't think I'm as ugly as Patty. Let's see Iron Mike. He should not be allowed to have that nickname. He should be forced to change his name to something else, like Nickel Mike, or something. Even take Titanium Mike or something. Honestly, he's kind of earned the nickname at this point. I think he has his custom shorts on. I feel like if Michael Chandler doesn't win this fight, it's time to retire, bud. Because you're probably going to get knocked out the top 10. One of 11 active Missouri-born fighter. Why is there so many dudes from Missouri in the UFC? What is about Missouri? What are they doing to these guys in Missouri? All right. Iron Mike with the bounce coming in. I'm wondering what happens one day, because I don't think Michael Chandler loses this fight. I don't think he retires if he loses this fight. Even though he probably should. He thinks he deserves the #1 contender fight if he wins this, which is stupid. He needs to fight. I mean, he should have a top. Honestly, I think if he loses this fight, he should have to fight another guy in the top 10, not a guy in the top 5. Just because I feel like he needs to get at least 2 wins against up-and-coming guys versus. Because I feel like he's had too many good chances where I feel like he needs to earn it again. Daniel Cormier's keys to victory: start fast, clear underhooks. Yeah, I mean the underhooks are important for wrestling. Michael Chandler can defend a takedown, though, man. He can. He's good at that. Patty's what, 5'9", 5'10"? Patty Pimblett's one of the taller lightweights, because a lot of the lightweights tend to be like 5'8". I don't know why, but that seems to be like the average height among the lightweights. Is like 5'9". It is crazy that this dude, like they're talking about in the commentary crew, like this dude is always so close to winning his fights, but somehow he fumbles the bag every single time. It's kind of crazy how long Michael Chandler's been in the UFC at this point. Like he's not like I think he's kind of like how Dustin Poirier talks about him not. What in the flip is he doing? He's shaking his. He's just flat. He's just bent over, spread over his cheeks at us. I mean, what in the world, Chandler? Was that? And what's the cameraman doing for looking that way? The cameraman had to point the camera at his cheeks. Why'd he do that? I didn't look at the heights. I meant to do that. It's alright. Patty looks so stupid. Patty Pimblett looks like he should be behind a dumpster doing some stuff. White boy Carl! This is a 5-round co-main event. I didn't know it was 5 rounds. That's interesting. Yeah, Patty's 5'10" compared to 5'7" Chandler. So he's got a decent height advantage. I think he has a decent reach advantage too, I believe. Imagine Patty just comes out and absolutely chins Chandler. He's the only guy to do it. And just chins him. Patty's gonna come out 1-2, bing bing. Chandler just dies. Oh, Chandler's 5'8". Chandler's not 5'8". That's a lie. Can you imagine being 5'8"? I couldn't. I couldn't imagine. I don't know if I'm actually 5'8" or not. I think I'm 5'9". I haven't been measured in a while. It's been years. I can look people in the eye that are 5'10", 5'11", 6-footish. So I'm probably around the 5'8" to 5'10" height. I need to figure it out. I'm not gonna probably grow anymore, so I'm screwed. Oh. Iron Michael Chandler, baby. Why? Whoa! Why are we getting an ad? What is that? What you mean? Alright. We're a minute into the fight. I don't know what just happened. If you know, you know why that happened. Man, I'm getting a lot of lag. I've missed a lot of this fight. Ooh, Chandler with the takedown. Chandler dumping him. Okay. Holy. Okay. I was not expecting that. I'm kind of surprised to see Chandler going for the takedowns. Not gonna lie. A little surprised, but I'm okay with it. Dude is a wrestler after all. I don't think Patty expected it either. Chandler's doing a good job. I mean, he's not in Chandler. Patty's about to. Yeah, Patty's getting up. I'd like to see Chandler choke him. Oh, nice elbows from Patty. Nice elbows. Chandler is so strong. Yeah, Chandler's picking him up in the air. Ooh, nice right hands from Chandler on the ground. They were big shots too. You can tell Patty did not like him. I didn't start the timer. I don't mind seeing Chandler go back to the wrestling approach, man. I don't mind it. Like, dude, you are a wrestler. Like, you don't have to strike. You don't have to. Oh, Patty with a flying triangle. It didn't work, but he's just in full guard now. But he took himself down basically. He's trying to get. He's trying to. Oh shoot! Oh my God! Chandler just yokes him up by the leg as Patty stands up. I thought he was gonna like toss him like the Hulk. Ooh, some sloppy striking from Patty. Those are some sloppy hooks there, man. I don't know if you want to do that against Chandler. He'll go hook for hook with you. Ooh, nice right hand from Chandler. Right on the chin. It didn't knock Patty out or nothing, but it was beautiful. Ooh, nice head kick from Pimblett, though. God. This is the fight we've all been waiting for, man. That was a really nice right hand. Dude, that right hand that's from Chandler that landed around the chin. Chandler has his hands just down. What is Pimblett saying? Telling him to do? Pimblett's landing some nice shots, I will say. Good work from him. Pimblett's landed a lot more. Nice from Patty. Nice duck from Chandler. Ooh! Flying knee from Pimblett. I don't think it landed. Chandler's kind of running around. I don't know why. I don't know if he was hurt by something or what. I think maybe a little bit of swelling on Chandler already. Around that right eye, maybe. Could be wrong. He's kind of a weird contoured face. Okay. Chandler sounds really, really calm in his corner. They want him to he's like really, really calm, which is what you like to see from a fighter. He's having an active discussion with his coach. Okay, I'm trying to get him to get tired, is what he said. Actively trying to get him to get tired. That seems to be the game plan. I think maybe why he's doing the wrestling. That was a beautiful takedown. I think he should go back to that because he looks strong. Dang, Chandler has landed some shots, man. But both guys landed some really, really good shots. Patty did look a little sloppy, chin in the air, but the chin's holding up so far. Not quite rushing in like how he normally does, but Patty is still throwing caution to the wind for the most part. But he's using a lot of kicks, which is fine. He should. His corner gave him good advice. I think Chandler's corner did. I couldn't hear Patty's corner. But I did like the advice of Chandler's corner. I think it's right. was a good dialogue. He's not really doing it, but it was just side to side. Don't let him get the leg kicks off. I like that. I mean, I think it's accurate for what he needs to do. I think he can land a big shot to knock out Patty, and I think he can do good in the wrestling, like we just saw. I didn't think that originally. I didn't think he would try. Patty's leg kicks are fantastic this round. So is this fight. His kicks are great too so far. They looked really good in the Bobby Green fight too. Chandler's not throwing a lot of output. I think he's struggling with the kicks. Because the kicks are kind of preventing him from leaping into range. Really nice flurry from Patty there. Ooh, nut shot. Bad nut shot. Patty bent over in pain pretty bad from that nut shot. That was a big one. I didn't see it. It was kind of a weird angle, so I want to see, but I'm pretty sure it was an immediate reaction, so it's probably pretty accurate. Oh, yeah, it was a bad one. Didn't look intentional, but it was a bad one. Patty called him a cheating bastard to the commentary booth or something to that extent. That's hilarious. Yeah, that definitely wasn't on purpose. That was definitely not on purpose. Chandler going for the takedown. I like that, to be honest. So, because he looked fine on the ground in the first round. So I don't see any issue with Chandler wrestling. He is a wrestler at the end of the day. Ooh, Chandler ducks so low with his chin. It's really a danger. Chandler got him down. I don't dislike Chandler. Man, Chandler is so strong. He just picks him up and slams him. It's just Chandler is a crazy strong dude, and he's also fast, by the way. Chandler is really, really athletic. Like he's a unique specimen, and if he used all of his tools, really nice elbows from the back from Patty. You don't see that very often. Another big takedown for Chandler. Chandler's actually got the back mount this time. He's really high though. He's about to fall. Yeah, Patty reversed it. Patty's in full guard now. That was low IQ moment from Chandler. Oh, arm triangle attempt. He's not defending it either, which is nerve-wracking, which is, making you be like, hey, what are you doing, buddy? He's not defending it. You're going to defend it. You got to defend. You got to get that arm for, okay, buddy, come on. Chandler proving why he has low IQ. This is a dangerous moment for Chandler. Alright, he's free. He's free of the arm triangle for now. But he's still in danger. Danger's elbows to the calf. Ah, Patty's got the back mount. Patty has the back. Ooh, ooh! This may be it. This is a really bad spot for Chandler. Patty's in full mount. Wait, this is how Dustin Poirier finished him. Patty's got the back mount. Patty's in battle. Patty's got his back. Patty's got his back. 30 seconds to go in this round. Not a good spot to be in. 20 seconds to go. You have to defend the neck. I don't know why they're saying he's physically dominating Michael Chandler. He does not look stronger than Michael Chandler. He just looks like he may be a better grappler. And honestly, I think Chandler just made a really bad error when he took back mount. He was just way too far up. I don't think it looks like Patty's physically dominating him. I think that's one of the dumber things I've heard DC say. Because if anybody was physically dominant, not that Michael Chandler's winning, he's losing the fight. He's down 2 rounds already. 3 rounds to go. I don't understand how you say he's physically dominating him. He's just got back mount. When you got the backside, that's what happens. Supposedly, Patty has 53 significant strikes, and Michael Chandler only has 9, and that is probably the most false statistic I've ever seen from the UFC. There's no way Chandler has 9 and Patty has 53. There's just no way. Chandler has landed way more than that just in the second round and the first round. He's probably landed at least 20. I don't see how you could say he's only landed 9. There's no way Patty's landed 53 significant strikes. Might as well count Chandler's nut shot at that point because, like, are they counting anything? What? Oh, they're doing some dirty moves. Chandler's corner dropped ice on the floor. Patty is breathing decently heavy, but I don't think he looks gassed yet. He looks fine. He's moving fine. He's just breathing out his mouth. But he's about to get to that 4th and 5th round after this one, if it goes that far. Patty predicted that he'd get the finish in 2. Ooh, nice flying knee. Nice flying knee from Pimblett has Chandler hurt. Chandler's rocked and running. Patty's throwing crazy stuff. Chandler's cut pretty bad on the cheek, but not the worst spot to be cut. But it's a big cut. Pimblett's throwing big shots. Chandler's tough, though. Pimblett going for a takedown. Almost gets it. May get it, may drag him down. Pimblett drags him down. Pimblett looks great. Got back mount. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pimblett trying to get that rear naked choke synced in. He may get it. But there's a lot of blood to lube up. It's going to be hard. It's going to be slippery. No, he may be about to get the neck right here. If that arm slips out of that grip. Pimblett's looking fantastic, man. The cut's right under the eye. I think this fight could be stuck in this position for a bit. This is a really dangerous spot to be if you're Michael Chandler, though. The way Patty just picked him up, too, to throw him down was really impressive. He looked really strong. I wouldn't be surprised if he got the rear naked choke from this position, or ended up somehow getting a TKO finish by flattening him out a little bit or something. This is a really bad position to be in for Chandler after being rocked, and he's bloody. He probably can't breathe. He's may even just get a crank. I mean, Chandler's going to need a finish if he survives this round. It could be a 10-8 round even, because if it just keeps going the way it's going. Dangerous. Patty's trying to get that choke. He really wants it. Yeah. He's trying to... Chandler's bleeding bad. He's probably choking on blood. Patty's in full mount, taking back mount. He's about to roll over in a full mount. I really do think that the fight's going to get stopped. I think the fight's going to get stopped. Oh, it's about to get stopped. The ref's giving Chandler a lot of... Yeah, it stopped. Patty Pimblett, 3rd round TKO. Patty the baddie, baby. What a fight. What a fight. Paddy Pimblett put on a career performance. Michael Chandler, man. I don't even feel like Michael Chandler looked bad. I think Michael Chandler looked good. I think he had some good moments in this fight. I think he was doing things that he did. I think this was a better IQ from Chandler than he normally has. But Paddy Pimblett, man, he just looks dangerous. He looks sharp. He landed a flying knee to hurt Chandler at the very beginning of the round. That's what spiraled the round. You don't see that very often. You know, he is very sloppy at striking at times, but it's so effective. And he didn't get hurt once. His chin looked solid. Paddy Pimblett looked good. He looked good on the ground. He looked good on the feet. I don't know what it is. Don't do that. Yeah, it was a beautifully timed flying knee. Like he did on purpose because Michael Chandler has a bad tendency to duck just straight down. And I was worried about some uppercuts earlier in this fight. I actually went, ooh, a couple times. Yeah, and also Chandler was so busted up, dude. Even if you survived this round, they may have stopped the fight. Because that was I believe he was bleeding a good bit. I feel like by the end of this round, it would have been busted up really bad. Yeah, Paddy beat him up bad. Like, I mean, Paddy put a beating on him. Paddy looking like a champion right there, man. What Mighty Mouse DJ Demetrius Johnson. Dude, DJ Demetrius Johnson called him Mighty Mouse called him a future champ. Said he looks like a future champ, and I'm gonna be honest. After that performance, I mean, he looks. What Michael Chandler's last fight was Charles Oliveira, and Charles Oliveira didn't do anywhere near as much damage over 5 rounds as Paddy did in less than 3. I think they already took Michael Chandler away to get that cut dealt with. I think. Man. That was a beautiful performance. Beautiful performance. That was a good performance. Anyone else got any questions is what he says.
Who would you like to fight next? Anyone in the top 4, top 5? I want that world title. All laugh all you want and say I'll never be champ. Just like you said, I'll never get ranked. I'll never be on the top 10. But what now? You gang of mushrooms. I want...
Give him a top 5 opponent.
Justin, Charles, or the little posh boy Armin. Any of them 4, but out of them all.
Why are you calling out Justin Gaethje? He's cool. He's sitting in the crowd right there.
I respect Justin and Charles. Charles is the biggest legend out of them all, and he gets called the best submitting artist the UFC's ever seen. Well, I dispute that. I'm here. So me versus Charles. Fuck Armin. He's a little helmet. Fuck that sausage. Listen, you can talk all the trash you want, sir. After a performance like that, all questions have been answered. Congratulations on a spectacular performance. Paddy the Baddy, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope this doesn't get copyright striked for that or something, but I thought it was worth saying because that was an epic moment. You know, this was the turning point. I feel this is the point in Paddy Pimblett's career where we're gonna say if Paddy Pimblett goes on to become champ, this is where we'll say, yeah, this is where we knew. Because you give him a top 5 opponent after this, you give him either I don't know what they have made. I feel like they already have a fight for Dustin Poirier. I think you either give him. I think you give. You don't give him Charles Oliveira. I think you either give him. Man, I don't know who you give him. I think you give him Armand. I think you give Paddy Pimblett Armand to Sorkin. Next, to be honest. I would say I think Dustin Poirier is the fight that makes the most sense rankings wise, but I don't think it's the fight they'll make. Because I think they'll make Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier 3 for the BMF. Shaquille O'Neal in the crowd. Super Shaquille O'Neal. Some guy named Cooper. Oh, he's a Colby Covington's here with some girl. Don't know who that is. Isn't Colby Covington the guy who got pegged by Poliana Viena? Some dude. Ted Cruz, Texas Senator. Elon Musk, Donald Trump, the kid named X. Very cool crowd. Every time I see WWE promo on the UFC, I get sad. I know the products aren't intertwined or anything. It's just like I just don't like to see. I mean WWE is cool, man. I don't want to watch. Like I don't want to look at that crap. Like come on. Like nobody wants. I don't. I want to watch real fight. I want to see blood, and I want it to be real blood. I want to see the blood I just saw in the Paddy Pimblett Michael Chandler fight. I want to see a guy getting beat within an inch of his life, basically. That's what I want to see. Dude, we're about to watch Alexander Volkanovski fight again. This could imagine if this is his last fight. What if he may retire after this if he loses, man? I mean, this could either be we're at the pinnacle of Volk's career. This is the pendulum fight of Volk's career. I feel like this is the fight that really tells us if the Volk we know, the Volk who beat Max Holloway in that third fight, the Volk that beat Brian Ortega to the Korean Zombie, Rodriguez, in dominant fashion. The guy who went toe to toe with the pound for pound, Islam Makhachev, coming up from a weight down. I mean, I don't know, but this is a fight, and this is a fight for Diego Lopes, man. That says like, are you able to compete with the best of the best? Because if Volk is still that guy, you gotta be so good to beat him. You have to be that, or you have to catch him. I think, by the way, I'm just looking at my thumbnail right now that I made for this. You gotta admit, this thumbnail is fire. Like, I did a good job with that. I think I did a good job, at least. Man. UFC, I've noticed the UFC has been doing some really good graphics recently. They've been introducing a lot of new stuff, I've noticed. People have been complaining about the product, but I think the UFC is actually actively working to make the product better in a lot of ways. Maybe not in terms of the fights, of course, but man, Ilya Topuria is also, as soon as this fight starts, Ilya Topuria is no longer the champ. I mean, that's so crazy. Could any of us have imagined Ilya losing the belt? Yeah, maybe if he got beat or caught by a punch, maybe got out wrestled by a guy like Mosarv, Evolov, but nobody expected it, I think, to be by vacating the belt. Nobody. It's just such a weird. This division is so crazy. It really is. They're showing some stuff about Volk, talking about the quick turnaround and stuff. With Volk, the quick turnaround definitely affected him. I think a lot of it is confidence. I think because I think that shot with Ilya that Ilya landed would have knocked Volk out no matter what, whether he was not coming off the knockout or not. Because he knocked out Max Holloway cold. He definitely could have knocked out Volkanovski, who does not have half the chin Max Holloway does. It's not like Max Holloway has no chin anymore, right? It's not that. It's just that Ilya Taporia hits outrageously hard. Prime McGregor didn't finish. Well, to be fair, Prime McGregor, when he fought Max Holloway, tore his ACL and everything. McGregor was actually quite an injury-prone fighter, I feel like, in his prime. I feel like he had a lot of injuries. He just didn't pull out of fights. He just fought through it because he was a gangster back then. I don't know. But I think Volk... I feel like Volk didn't have as much confidence going into the Ilya Taporia fight, but he was still confident. I don't think that fight goes any other way. Because I don't know if anybody on this planet that can stay on the feet with Ilya for 25 minutes and not get knocked out unless they knock him out. Or, without knocking him out. If you stay on the feet with him. It's you got to be able to catch him. And the issue with Volk and Max is they both have the boxing and skills on the feet, the technical ability, but to stand with Ilya and even beat him on the feet, but they don't have the power. Volk doesn't hit that hard, and Max doesn't hit that hard. Can they put guys out? Sure, but they're not putting guys out anywhere near the same way Ilya does, with the same ease, the same tech, the same torque. They just don't do that. They have to land perfect shots to knock guys out, is the difference. So, I think, and I think that Islam will have that same issue. When he fights, if Ilya and Islam happens, which it should, I'm pretty confident it will. When that fight happens, I think it's more likely that Islam's able to just out-wrestle him completely and dominate him there than he is to outstrike him. Because, like I said, I just don't think anybody can stand on the feet. In the 145, 155 division, I'd be really shocked if anybody can last 25 minutes on the feet. I guess Josh Emmett did, but Josh Emmett got hurt so badly in that fight, so many times. He didn't last on the feet. He got dominated and destroyed on the feet. And that's the only guy to do it. That's one guy. Well, I guess it is possible. But Elliot literally just has to catch you once and it's death. It's absolute death. But, Diego has kind of that same factor. That's why I think, as much as I think Volk has the skills to beat Diego Lopes, I think Diego Lopes only has to catch him once. And I think he has the skill to do that. So I think the most likely outcome of this fight is at some point Diego's going to catch Volk on the chin and put him out. As much as I hate to say it, I think that's what happens. I think Diego's low? Yeah, Diego's walking out. Diego is so weird looking. He's a very happy looking guy, but he's so funky looking, dude. He's weird looking. It's the haircut mostly. And obviously outside of that, he's got a weird facial structure. But I don't know why he sticks with that haircut. I get it's kind of part of his thing, but dude, you can have another thing. Your thing can be having a cool, give this boy a low temper fade. And the way he parts it is weird. He doesn't even yeah, it's just bad. It's bad. He's hyped. Diego is hyped though, man. He don't look nervous either. I guess, it's for the belt, but he's not fighting the champion. I guess that probably helps. And to be honest, fighting Volk should be nervous make you nervous, but you are fighting a guy coming off two two really bad knockouts in a row. You know, Diego's also Diego has the same advantage Islam has. Islam is taller than Volk, and that's why he landed that head kick. Diego has that exact same advantage. So we'll see. But then again, like Yair Rodriguez had that same advantage, and he wasn't able to use it and exploit it. So we'll see. I feel like I'm about to have an epilepsy attack, man. Jesus. I'm glad I don't have epilepsy. I can only imagine having epilepsy. I feel like that'd be like just a ridiculously annoying disease. He's only on a 5-5 win streak, which is crazy. I mean, yeah, most of people have messed with his streak, I guess, but it's crazy like that on short notice like that. Most of people have still went to like did not like completely dominate Diego, which shows how crap most of Evil Love really is. To be honest. Man, I'm looking at my thumbnail again, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I smashed that thumbnail. I think that may be my best. I think that's my best thumbnail. That's the one I put the most effort into. It's alright. Guess who's walking out? We land down under. Yeah, baby. Here comes Volk. Volky Volk. Make me nervous. We land down under. We're playing that. We're about to play that on stream. Oh, here he comes, baby. What is that song called? I think I'm singing it right, but it's just a really cool song. It's so iconic. Volk, it's such an iconic song. God, Volk is 36. 5 title defenses, or 5 title wins, I think, maybe. 5 title wins or 5 title defenses, I don't know. God bless. Him and Izzy, man. Him and Izzy, what an era that was. What an era of UFC. I was lucky enough to witness it. That's kind of the era I started watching in, is when they weren't on their runs. So I was just blessed enough to have gotten to see that. And also, by the way, Alexander Volkanovski chose the dopest custom shorts I've seen yet. Actually, you know what? Ilya's were really good. Ilya's are really good. Charles is I didn't like it first, but grew on me. But the first Alexander Volkanovskis are the first persons to match his nickname, because you know Alexander the Great Volkanovski. He's got the grease lettering and stuff on his shorts and stuff. It looks really cool. Which is a very good design. I think they should have gave Diego custom shorts too because he's in the title fight, and I think if you're in the title fight, you should definitely get the custom shorts. God, I'm nervous for this fight because Volk is like I actually just like Volk. I don't just like Volk as a fighter. He seems like a genuinely cool dude. But dude, Diego Lopes seems like such a cool dude too. So I want them both to win. I really want them both to land a double knockout and be the first double champions. They can both defend the title. He's Volk's running around. He looks so short. I don't know why, but something about his stride. This is the arguably greatest featherweight of all time. About to make his second title attempt. It's just so weird, man. He has the Alexander Volkanovski is the most leg kicks in UFC featherweight history and averages 23 per fight. That's not shocking. He does throw a lot of leg kicks. He actually throws a decent amount of kicks, period. But yeah, no, leg kicks are kind of his thing. And leg kicks are great. I don't know why more fighters don't throw them. There's a lot of risk, I guess, at times. Man, 5'6" versus 5'11". But they supposedly have only a set 1-inch reach difference. Now, Volk says his arms don't extend like that anymore. But if his reach was like that anyways, it doesn't really matter. Because his arms may not extend that length that way, but when he punches, they fully extend. So it actually doesn't matter. Like, his ape index doesn't actually matter when punching. I don't know why they use that. It should be from your shoulder to your fingertips when your arm is outstretched in front of you. Should be your reach, not from fingertip to fingertip. I don't know why they do it the way they do it. Diego looks so dumb. Diego Lopes looks like that one kid you knew. Like, he looks like that one really redneck kid with the mullet. Diego looks like he was a fat kid. Like, he's got the face of a fat kid, if that makes sense. Like, if you added more chubbiness to Diego's face, he looks like that fat redneck kid you knew. Except the fact that he's not white. I mean, he's white, but he's not white. Miami, Florida, baby. Sold out arena. That arena is packed. That arena is packed full. I'm surprised they didn't storm the octagon when Bryce Mitchell was in there and beat him up for Gene Silva. They were probably cheering for him. Miami seems crazy enough for that. The weight championship of the world. Beating out of the blue corner. Diego shadowboxing for us. He's warming up. 45 pounds. Dude, Volk looks in shape. Diego looks in shape. I think we're in for a banger. Supposedly, Volk did a really good job at staying. He says he was staying in a really good shape out from the fight. He was not drinking as much. He wasn't drinking way out from the fight. He says this was like his best camp preparation yet in terms of like his dieting and fitness. And he looks in good shape. Nothing we haven't seen before, I don't think. I think his abs maybe are a little better, but outside of that, he looks the exact same. I don't even know if his abs are any better. Because it's not like they're crazy good or anything. When to sing Australia? Let's not say former. Let's not say former champion. Let's just say current. Please. Let's say Anu. God, it's like I want Volk to win, but I know for a fact that at some point I have to watch this guy lose again. Because I highly doubt he retires on a win. He doesn't seem like a guy that is going to do that. Then again, he's changed a little bit since he says he's a lot happier outside of fighting now. Let's go, baby. Oh my god. Tenth straight title fight for Alexander Volkanovski. That's crazy. Him and Izzy are crazy with that stat. Here we go, here we go, here we go again. Alright, we're 10 seconds in, folks. Not got knocked out, we're good. We're good, buddy. Let's go. Come on, Volk, come on. 2 leg kicks in a row. Snap his leg in half. Not Volk's, Diego's. Oh, God. Come on, Volk. Come on. Grab his dick and twist it. Anybody know that meme? Ooh, is that a back fist from Volk? I want Volk to use the force again, like he did against Brian Ortega. Just stick out the fingers. Ping. Yeah, he did land a spinning back fist. I was right. It bruised. Oh, they're swinging in the pocket. Don't do it, Volk. No. Diego was telling him to come forward. Do not. He just kissed at him. I swear to God, Diego Lopes just did kissy faces at Volk. I swear he did. Please, Volk, don't do it in the firefight. Don't get in the firefight. Don't get in the firefight. Please don't get knocked out. Please don't get knocked out. Please don't get knocked out. Please survive the first round. I need to see you fight for a little bit longer. I need to witness greatness. So there's some swelling at the right eye area under Diego. Volk has that weird power where he doesn't really have big-time knockout power, but he has power to hurt you. Like, he busts you up really bad. Sean Strickland is the same thing, where Sean Strickland busts you up really bad. Like, when you fight Sean Strickland and guys like Volk, they don't always knock you out or even have you stunned bad. They just hurt you. Like, they actually leave you hurt. Like, if... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh my God, Volk is landing some really nice shots too, though. Volk has actually landed the biggest shots in the pocket. If Volk can knock him out, I'll cry. Like, I swear to God, I will. Volk looks good. Volk looks good, man. He's looking really clean, but like, he has to get hit once. I don't trust his chin. It's like it's what I was talking about with Dominic Reyes anymore. It's like, you can have all the skill in the world, but if I don't trust your chin. Oh, God. Oh, Volk stumbled him. Volk stumbled him. Oh, my God. Volk has him hurt. Volk hurt him. Volk hurt him with that. First round, Volk has him hurt. I swear to God, if Volk can pull off the knockout, I swear I will. Come on. Keep it going. Keep landing the big shots. Beat him up. Come on. Prove why. Come on. They don't call you the Great for nothing. They don't call you the greatest fighter in the world. They call you Alexander the Great Volkanovski. Come on. Come on. Diego hasn't been throwing a lot of output. I feel like he needs to do that. Come on. Volk going in for a takedown, maybe? Volk going in for a takedown. Come on. Volk is mixing up. Volk with the takedown. Volk has... he's not really down, but Volk is... Ooh, nice knee from Volk. Volk is... Did he... I swear to God, Diego Lopes thought about biting him there. I swear I saw that mouth open up. Oh, God. 40 seconds left in this first round. This has been such a good round for Volk. Volk has been piecing him up, man, on the feet. And he's doing good. Volk is doing good in the wrestling exchange right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel my heart is beating too fast. Volk is landing some punches in the clinch. He is beating him up. Volk has him down. Volk is about to start ground and pounding him. Beat him. He's beating him like he's on a plantation. God bless. Round's over. Volk is destroying this man. Oh my god. Volk has. There's a cut on the bridge of Lopez's nose. Volk is landing some beautiful shots. Volk is at the end there though too. Volk mixed up the wrestling really good. He does that. Volk does that. Volk's good about that, man. He knows when to mix it up the wrestling. He knows not to just. Volk doesn't shoot takedowns for no reason. When Volk shoots a takedown, he's gonna get you down and then he's gonna land some ground and pound. He's smart with it. He does it at the end of rounds. It helps him secure rounds. It's smart. It's good. It's good for the scorecards. It's good for damage. It's just good at getting your opponent to think about things. Driscus kind of did the same thing in the Sean Strickland fight. What Sean Strickland won. God. And Volk hasn't gotten hit like clean by a big shot once, but he's been hurt. He's had, and he landed some really nice shots on the clinch. And he landed a nice knee in the clinch. Volk did, and then he tripped him down. Volk is looking really good. Like, he's looking, like, phenomenal good. Diego kind of looks mad. He kind of looks like he just looks a little bit. But God, I feel like Diego may come out though, man. I want to see Volk. I need Volk to win this. I need it for my heart as an MMA fan. I feel like we've lost too many greats recently. We've seen too many greats lose in the last couple years. We gotta see. I feel like we need to see one guy get the title back. One guy do this. You know, can he pull this out? Is this folks Izzo Adesanya, Alex Pereira 2 moment where he's gonna come out, bing, you know, like something like that, please. I don't know. I don't trust Volk's chin is the issue, like, especially against a guy like. If Volk was fighting Lerone Murphy, I would feel so confident that he was gonna win. But he's fighting Diego Lopes, who has such big time power. It's Ilia Topuria-esque like level of power. Not quite probably the same, but it's that level of craziness where he just touches you and you flip and die. You know, like, he hits hard. God. Volk just looks so good. Oh, it was a right hit. It didn't land from Lopez, I don't think, and if it did, it wasn't, like, clean or anything, but every time Lopez throws, I feel my balls go up into my throat and I start choking on them, like. Volk is reacting really well, I will say. He's reacting well, like he's seeing shots coming, and that's helping, of course. Like, he's seeing the hooks come before they even get thrown. Oh! I don't know. It was kind of a weird. I think only Volk landed, but it was kind of a weird off balance stuff where it kind of looked like he got clipped for a second. Volk going in for the takedown already. Oh! Exchanging in the pocket a little bit after the clinch separation, making me nervous. I must sound like an idiot right now. Come on, Volk. Catch him. Hit him. Hit him. Come on. Ooh, nice right hand from Volk. That's what we're talking about, baby. Chop that leg down. Volkanovski is a negative 520 favorite. He's looking at a completely different level to Lopes, I have to say. And Lopes is already looking real sweaty, boy. That boy glistening. Yeah, Lopes just missed a big old sloppy left hook. Ooh, nice jab from Lopes. Nice jab. That was a nice jab from Lopes. Nice double jab. God bless, boy. I don't want to see this fight. I wanted to see this fight so bad, but it's also got me so nervous. Lopes is kind of like, I think, starting to just kind of look for a big shot. Ooh, 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 ooh! Volk has him hurt, baby. Volk just shot a beautiful double leg. Is he gonna get it? Volk hurt him. Volk hurt him. Volk timed a perfect shot, and then he caught him with a nice double leg, but he didn't quite get him down. They're in the clinch right now. Volk's landing nice shots in the clinch too. Oh, come on, let's go. Come on, Volk. Oh, come on, Volk. They're separated. They're back in the middle. Come on, Volky. Come on, baby. Use that big, beautiful, bald head of yours. Nice, 2 jabs landed from Volk. Volk is looking so good. I think Volk's cut on the right eye, though. It looks like it. Yeah, Volk's bleeding from the right eye. That's not a great spot to be bleeding. That messes with your visibility. Ooh, really nice right hook from Volk. He faked the leg kick. I've never actually seen a right hook like that I can remember. That was actually beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, that's that high IQ stuff. Alright. Ooh, my God, they're slinging in the pocket. Volk is getting down with him, man. Volk wants to finish. Like, you can tell Volk wants to hurt him. Like, Volk is sitting down on his shots. Lopes is that's the thing, though. Like, that's a dangerous space to be for Volk, because Lopes hits harder. Like, you have to be perfect in that scenario, but he looks so confident. No! No! Lopes just dropped him! Stop it! Don't trade with him, you idiot! What is wrong with you, absolute fool? Lopes dropped him. Oh! Oh, God. Volks got up and started trading. Dude. As soon as Volk went down, he literally stood up and started swinging as hard as he could. He's like, I don't know if he was that hurt, or if it caught. I need to see a replay of that. Oh, God. I think Volk so probably got that round. Because God, I hope he's not hurt. Volk! Oh, I can't believe he dropped. Dude, there was 8 seconds left. I was so scared just then. How'd he drop him? Let me see that. It was a right hand. It was Lopes lands a jab, then a right hand. He lands the 1-2, and it's because Volk went back straight. The commentary was talking about, like, it's the same thing he did. Exact same way Max Holloway basically got knocked out by Ilia Topuria. Oh. Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a third round on the judges' scorecards. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, Lopes is going to be confident, though. Lopes just hurt him bad enough. Like, I feel like Lopes is going to feel confident to come forward now. Oh. It got dirty there. It got dirty. Volk just kicked him in the nuts, but Lopes said, we good. Lopes is riding. I don't know how hurt Volk was. We'll have to see. I still feel like Volk won that round because Volk dominated the rest of the round, and he got right back up. He wasn't hurt. And God, see, Lopes has really been sloppy in the pocket, but like that's what I said, man. He only needs one moment. That dude needs one moment to finish you, and that was almost it. Dude, this fight is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be one of those fights. I like the jab from Lopes too, though. Volk is doing a really, really good job at shutting down the aggression, but he's staying at such a perfect distance where Lopes is kind of struggling. But I think if Lopes keeps throwing that 1-2, he'll probably catch Volk, to be honest. So I hope he don't, though. Volk has a 77% accuracy rate right now, apparently. I think is what they're saying on the stats. It looks that they're using a weird metric saying attacks, so I'm assuming that's just his total strike. Yeah, Volk is definitely making the commentary you just mentioned. He's pulling back straight, and against a long guy like that, it tends to get you caught. Izzy got caught the exact same way. A lot of the city kickboxing guys do that, I've noticed. Like, it seems to be an issue with them. Nice left hand from Volk. That left hook from Volk landed really clean on Lopes. Lopes has a chin, dude. I think Volk could have finished a lot of dudes already with these shots. Oh, Lopes is they're about to start swinging and banging. Volk's, oh my god. Dude, Lopes is looking for shots, though. You can tell. I think Joe Rogan just said, I think Lopes is the biggest puncher. Yeah, dummy, he is. We know he is. We don't have to, like, act like we don't know. I didn't turn the round clock on. It's my bad. My stream's lagging. Gotta be kidding me. Dude, ESPN is so crappy. I swear to God, I will start pirating if this doesn't load. God, ESPN sucks so bad. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm never buying another pay-per-view, I swear to God. Probably missed half the fight. Volk's probably been knocked out in this time that I've missed. Why can't I get this to flip and load? Brother. Why? Why? I'm legit going to a pirating site just so I can get it to... Okay, round 3. Okay, I don't know what happened in the rest of that round 3, but I'm gonna assume nothing big. I think, so, is it 30-27 Volk? Wait, hold up, what happened here? Dude, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not even kidding you, I have pulled up a pirating site. Volk's chin isn't looking bad, I have to admit. People are thinking Lopes is up? Dude, man, I feel like this 4th and 5th round is where it's going to get interesting. Like, is Diego tiring out? Is he not? Like, he looked fine in that 3rd round for all the that I saw. Never buying a pay-per-view again. Never, like, legit. Like, until UFC leaves ESPN, I'm legit never buying a pay-per-view again. Because every time I've ever bought a pay-per-view, including today, it's been absolute garbage. Like, it lags so much on fight nights and on pay-per-views. Lopes doesn't look tired, I'll give him that. I've legit pulled up a pirating site because my ESPN still isn't loading. I keep checking the tab. I'm not gonna anymore. Okay, so it seems like people are thinking 30-27 bulk. Like I said, I missed that last round, so I don't know. A lot of people seem to say, at the minimum, people seem to think Volk's winning 29-28. So that's, a lot of people seem to think, I really think Volk could get him out of here, if I'm being honest. Brother, if another stream freezes on me. I swear to God, if another stream freezes on me. My ESPN still isn't. I think my Wi-Fi is being funky. Okay, they're trading a little bit. Volk's still just, working the jab, working the leg kicks, doing a good job. Volk's just working, just doing what he normally does. Volk is doing what he does every fight. He's just working. He's just breaking you down. And, of course, mixing it up. Diego doing what he does, which is be a wild man with crazy finishing potential. I'm surprised Diego hasn't engaged in any grappling. I don't know why he's not grappling. I really don't like that Volk's kind of getting backed up against the cage here. I think this is that's the danger zone for him where he can't move. Though he's doing a good job again, like moving out of the when Diego does come in. He just pulled straight back right as. Oh, I think Volk is a little hurt. I think Volk is hurt. Oh, I think Volk is hurt. He's diving for a takedown. Oh, I think he's hurt. I think he got eye poked maybe, or maybe a knuckle. I think Volk is hurt. God bless. I think it's it. I think this could be it. Don't slug it out, Volk. Please don't. Please. Please, come on. Oh, focus. Oh, Volk's running. I think something's happened. Diego's coming at him, but he's not. He's not quite getting to him too well. It's we got a minute and 20 to go. Oh god, Volk is bleeding decently too. He seems good now. I think his orbital may be broken or something, man. Because he was running like same way Sean Strickland when his nose got broke. He just kind of starts running. I think Volk something may have happened because I guess he could have been hurt. I don't know what it was. It's not swelling, so I don't think his orbital's broken. I may have just gotten clipped. But he started punching like right. Alex kept punching. He probably won those exchanges weirdly enough. He's probably still won this round, even despite Diego having that moment, depending on how they look at it. I feel like both guys need to just keep trying to win the rounds. I feel like each round has had enough closeness outside of like maybe round 1 and 3. Volkanovski is significantly outstriking him though, is what I'm seeing. 10 seconds to go in this 4th round. Yeah, I think if you look at the numbers, Volk is like doubling the significant strikes of Lopes dang near every round. I feel like you gotta. What was that? Oh, okay. It was just like the glove slid across. Okay, what they showed us, it was basically just an eye poke. It wasn't on purpose though. It was the glove leather. Oh, that was a huge uppercut. I'm surprised Volk ate that. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to think Volk doesn't have a bad chin. It's just that Diego has... Or, sorry, that Ilya has ungodly power. That explains it. His eye doesn't look bad, though. That's good. That's why he panicked, though, and that's why I started running. Makes sense. Okay. It's good to know. God bless. Whew. 5 minutes, round 5, baby. Volk just has to survive this round, and I think he wins. If I were Volk, I really don't want Volk to trade, man. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, I'm talking about, man. Come on. Come on. This is your round, baby. This is your round. This is your round. Stick and move. Stick and move. Side to side. Side to side. Keep that calf kick going. Kick his legs out from under him. Wrestle. Mix it up. Keep it safe. Don't let him get crazy. Don't let him get wild. You don't want to get caught. Someone's saying they're saying it could be 2-2. I guess I could see how it could be 2-2, but I feel like because Diego had the knockdown, and then Diego just had the big moment last round. Diego's had 2 really big moments where you're like, oh, maybe he took that round. Just even though he got outstruck, maybe he took the round. Where I get what they... Come on. That wheel kick from Lopes. I don't like that. I don't know why Lopes would throw that. Ooh, nice exchange for Lopes. He won that one. Nice elbow from Volk. I'm not sure if that landed, but if it did, it was flush. Come on, Volk. Come on. Come on, Volk. Come on, Volk. Ooh, nice right hand from Volk. Nice 1-2. Beautiful 1-2 even. Diego landed a nice right. That kind of saw Volk kind of like, a little bit. Like, not his legs didn't buckle or nothing. We haven't seen Volk's legs buckle, I don't think. Like, even when he's been hurt, I don't think his legs have gone jelly or anything, which is a good sign. Because that's the sign where you're hurt. Volk going for the takedown. I feel like, eye poke? Eye poke? No, okay. Mark Guard said it was an eye poke. Okay, I'm cool with that. I didn't see Volk's fingers extended, too. Lopes was mad about it, though. He was pretty, I don't blame him at this point. Oh, God, I feel like Lopes made lands. We got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and 15 left, and I feel like Lopes just has that chance, man. Come on. I feel like Volk wins the decision. I feel like he's busted him up. I feel like he's done the damage. Oh, my God, nice 1-2 and a knee up the middle from Volk. God, he's fighting like the taller man in some ways. It's kind of crazy. I just want Volk to get like a takedown and hold him down for the rest of the round. Please. I think Volk's winning the round too. Like, oh my God, 1 minute and 35 to go. 1 minute 35, 1 minute. Well, I feel like, come on, baby. Come on, Volk. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Minute and 25. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice. He's blocking the head kicks now. You see, he's learned. Every time he gets knocked out, he learns. You notice Diego hasn't landed a lot of left hooks. Lopes is about to throw the kitchen sink, dude. We got a minute to go. Lopes is going to throw the kitchen sink. Dude, Volk is swinging at him, though. Like, you have to get... Volk just spat blood. They both just spat. Diego was trying to, like, get him to, like, throw in the middle. Volk's not doing it. Diego was, like, screaming at him. Dude, I'm going to be honest, if Diego knocks him out here, it's going to be the coolest thing ever, though, because of how he's at. He landed. Don't do it. Don't do it to my boy. I swear to God, Diego, I will kill you and your whole family. Don't see. Diego was straight up screaming at him to engage. Volk just tried to trip him. Almost got it. Okay, 20 seconds left. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Tell Volk it. Oh my God, 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13. Come on, baby. Come on. Volk, 10 seconds to go. Volk, come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Volk. This is it. No, do not swing. Do not swing. You dummy. I swear to God, if you swing, I'll kill. Yes! Yes! Volk wins. Volk wins. Volk wins. Volk wins. There's no way Volk doesn't win this fight. At least it's at least 3-2. Volk wins. Volk wins. Come on, baby. I needed this. I needed this win. I needed this. I needed this spiritually. We needed this, boys. W's in the chat. Oh. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's gotta be. I feel like Volk won every round but one. I feel like Volk didn't round the. I feel like Volk may have lost the last round. I feel like negative. Yeah, Volk is a negative 620 favorite. If he loses, he's robbed. Volk is the flipping champ, baby. Come on, baby. Two-time featherweight champ. First two-time featherweight champion in history. We're making history, boys. Just like Israel Adesanya was the first time 2 times middleweight championship. Volk's first 2-time featherweight champion. When you come from a land down under, come on, baby. Oh, God. Dude, this was a banger of a flipping fight, man. This was a flipping banger. And probably my mic is probably going crazy. Oh my God, come on. I don't care about the highlights. Don't worry, this was a great fight. I would love to see these highlights later because Volk put on a masterpiece. And Volk put on a masterpiece. His chin looked good. And Lopes did a really good job. Lopes did a great job. People were saying Volk ran the whole fight. Oh, Volk, shut up. He sat down. Look at Lopez's face, dude. They both got busted up. He didn't run. He's run. I'll kill. Ah, God. I'm never going on Reddit again. Every time I go on Reddit, I see stuff like that, and it makes me mad. I'm like, oh, he's running from the fight. He's running. r/MMA, you suck. Oh my God, dude. How do you go from getting knocked out bad, back to back, to doing this? Oh my God, dude. You could see, like, if Volkanovski had the power of Diego Lopes would be dead right now. Because Volkanovski was so much better than him. It was like you could tell which guy was better, but the power and difference. Okay, judges scorecards. 48-47, 49-46, 49-46. Decision. And new. Okay, and new who? And new who? And new who? Alexander! The Great! Vulcan! Come on! Yeah! Oh! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah! God! Yeah! Oh! The first man over 35. The first man over 35 to win a world title in the under 155 or something. How good does this feel? Volk, I know it feels amazing, you beautiful bald man. I want to rub you on your little dwarf head. Izzy in the crowd, of course. He promises girls they'd bring the... that's so wholesome. He's only 7. Aldo has 8 wins. He has 7. Oh, you're so good, Volk. I love you. Platonically. No homo. No Diddy. Adversity is a privilege. Dude, he's dropping. He's a poet. He's dropping facts. Shout out to Izzy. What are you talking about? You don't need to shout at Izzy right now, boy. I love Izzy, but like that boy on a 3-fight losing skid. Like, get him out of here. Pack it up, boy. Retire. You ain't no Volk. Let's be honest. Miami. Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry. I had to go quiet and listen to Volk a little bit. Thank God Ilya left this flipping weight class. He was messing everything up. We're back to how we were supposed to be. We don't care about the Hall of Fame right now, brother. We're going for the accolades. We're going for the most featherweight title fight wins in the UFC history. He just told Diego Lopes he'd be back. Nah, brother, that brother's in the dumpster now. He's gonna go on a fight. He's gonna go on a Tony Ferguson-esque losing skid. Probably not. I love Lopes. I hope he gets the belt at some point. I just don't want him to knock out Volk for it, because don't act like Volk didn't rock him too, boy. And Diego's biggest moment of the fight that actually had Volk running is when his glove grazed his eye. So, shut up. Man, Diego's beat up. That one eye's already closed. But he's not actually that. This is actually one of the... Normally, Volk's opponents look worse than this, so Diego did pretty good. I think Ilya actually looked worse than Diego did after 2 rounds. Not even 2 rounds. People are like, you to run him down the whole time. Okay, Diego is 5 inches taller than him. Why couldn't he run him down? Why didn't he? Yo, Volk dang near won this 5-0. I think 2 of the judges did. Yeah, no. 2 of the judges, yeah, one judge scored it 3 rounds to 2, and the other one scored it 4 rounds to 1, which I think 4 rounds to 1 is the accurate scorecard. Did somebody just... Alexander Volkanovski from the UFC Twitter reclaimed his throne. At Alexander Volkanovski defeats Diego Lopes by unanimous decision to reclaim his featherweight title. At Dude Wipes. Oh my god, this dude, I was so nervous that Volk was going to get knocked out. Miami, thank you so much from Diego. Oh my god, man. God. Dude, I mean, Diego's so good. How old is Diego? Like 27, 28? Yeah. Dude. Diego's only 30, man. Like, he's got time, man. Give Volk this last year. I don't want to see you fight again. Let's not do that. Dude. Oh, Aldo still having the most title fight wins in featherweight history is crazy. But I'm be honest, this fight just cemented to me like Volk is the goat. Winning by eye pokes is pathetic. Volk did not eye poke him once. And if anybody was winning by eye pokes, it was Diego because he died. Diego hit him with the glove too. They both did it. Oh my god, dude! Next fight, 2 weeks from now, Machado Gary versus Prates. Ian McGarry. Ian Gary versus Carlos Prates. Dude, I'm gonna tell you. And then after that, Sandhagen versus Figueiredo. I think Sandhagen is gonna get knocked out. I like Sandhagen, but I feel like he's gonna get dropped bad. Oh my god, dude! What a night of fights. Like legit. Hold on. Hold up. I mean, dude. Let me let's go to the UFC. I just want to be able to show you guys some should be getting audio now.
Feedback for everyone watching. Hey, adversity is a privilege. You hear people talk about that all the time.
Hold on.
It truly is. This moment is incredible. It's good to be back for everyone watching. Hey, adversity is a privilege. You hear people talk about that all the time. It truly is. This moment is incredible. It's good to be back for everyone watching.
Okay, yeah. No, you guys have it. Yeah, look at this, man. Look at that. That's how bad Volk got dropped. That's how bad it was. We'll mute that. Bang! Bang, and look, instantly, this second round, that was like was when I probably got the most hype during this, outside of the ending. Dude, I mean, yeah, boom, boom, look at that. Dude, I mean, these guys were bringing it. This is how Paddy Pimblett finished. Like, oh my god, it was so good. I mean here's that. Yeah, I'll show you guys the dropping. Boom, drops him. We'll show Gene Silva, of course.
There it is. Oh, guillotine! But no, Bryce is almost really trouble.
That's not the ending. They didn't show. They didn't post Gene Silva's ending. Yeah, we'll show. Can we get Dami Reyes? Can we? Hold on. Bing! Conor McGregor-esque. They even say it on commentary after I said it, by the way. Bing! That's Conor McGregor. That's Sean O'Malley. That's Conor McGregor. Look at that. Bang! I actually want to look at the... Damn. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get, like, copyright takedown. Can we see that finish? Because people thought it was early. I actually didn't think it was early. So, yeah, that was not a boring fight. Shut up. You suck. Oh my god, dude. See you at the Grammys. What? Conor McGregor posted anything about this? No, of course not. Chandler by brutal KO. Oh, yeah, you got that wrong, buddy. Yo, Theo. Yo, we gotta cancel Theo. I'm on, bro. Yo, Theo. Yo, hold up. Yo, is he getting cooked for this? Nah, he does not have a heart of gold. He's a Nazi, bro. What you mean? Look, man, I'm not a very PG guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a very nice person either, but like this is not the guy we should be talking about. Oh, we didn't get the Gene Silver. We didn't get to see the Gene Silver one. Look at that. Yeah, he did. He was not seizing as bad this time. You're barking up the wrong tree, mother. And when they go to let him. Yeah, he got took the doghouse. What do you mean, K? Why? Yo! Yo, why is this dude? What you mean? Why you want him to KO Gene Silva? Why do you not like Gene Silva? Gene Silva's cool. Yeah, he got that Doris. It was a beautiful Doris. And he went out. Just like the way, the same way, like, you know, I don't know if, like, how do you spell? See if I can put this come up. I don't know if I can get it. Yeah, same. So, that same way. So, Islam lets go the Doris when he taps, but he goes out anyways. The Doris is just so strong. The Darises are just a really, really good, I just seem to be a really good choke, is what I'm getting from both those. Man, that was a flippin' fun stream. Minor technical difficulties, of course. You know, I got cut in half on the first one. Now we got two of them. But dude, what a fun stream. I'm glad I did this. This was like, I was kind of not liking the first hour of it on the other one, and I was like, oh, God. But I'm so glad. Like, once, it just takes good fights, man. And then it's awesome. This is the funnest thing in the world when you're watching good fights. And I'm sure if I get some good viewers in at some point, some good chatters, it'll be extra great. But, yep. That was the stream. Hope you enjoyed, if anybody's watching, hope you enjoyed me in the background. Or if you weren't watching, screw you, eat a bag of balls. And